Hey code chasers, how are you? I hope you're fine and healthy. With that healthy vibe, we will start our video today. I am Adilakshmana Tiketi. Welcome to our channel Code Chasers. In this video, we will see what is the difference between a list and a tuple. If we take a list is a collection of elements enclosed between square braces and the elements separated by commas. But if we take a tuple is a collection of elements enclosed between curly braces and the elements separated by commas. Lists are mutable. Tuples are immutable. That means once a list is created, we can add or remove elements from the original list. But when a tuple is created, we can't add or remove any elements from the original tuple. We will take a sample list which contains numbers from 1 to 6. Okay. We can insert elements into the original list by using append method. I want to insert an element 9. Okay. Append method of list will demand an argument, the element that we need to add into the list. I have given an element 9. That element 9 will be added into the list, original list. I'm printing the original list. See, an element 9 is added into the original list. And if we want to remove elements, we have a method called remove. Remove will delete the element from the original list. Remove method will demand an element that we need to delete from the original list. I need to delete numerical 4 from the original list. I am printing the original list. See, here the numerical 4 is deleted from the original list. We can also remove the elements in the original list by using pop method. Pop will demand index. We have to give the position of the element that we need to delete. Suppose I am giving an index position of 4. From the original list, it will remove the element which is present at index 4. That is element 5. Number 5 has to be deleted from the original list. We will print and see. See, number 5 is being deleted. We have to remember one thing, that indexing in Python list always starts from 0. Now, we have seen various methods that will insert or remove elements from the list. But tuple does not provide that feasibility because tuple is immutable. Iterations in list are time consuming. Iterations in tuple are not that time consuming because lists are dynamic in nature. Tuples are static in nature. That is, once tuple is created, it will not allow us to modify the tuple, right? That means once created tuple is static. But once list is created, it can be modified. That means we can insert or remove elements in the list. That's why it is dynamic. We will see the time consumed for the iteration in list and tuple in this coding part. Okay. To see the time consumed, we need to take a list or tuple of large size. For small size list, we can't observe the time that accurate. I'm taking a list which contains numericals from 1 to 1 lakh. For tuple, I am typecasting the list to tuple. That's it. Tuple is formed. Now, we will iterate the list first. So, for the iteration to go on, I'll just perform a dummy operation here. Here, addition operation is performed. This is just a dummy operation for the iteration to go on. So, before the iteration, I will note down the time from the time module and I'll capture it in before time variable. After the iteration also, I'll capture the time in after time variable. I'll print the time taken. The time taken can be found by subtracting the before time from after time. The time taken for list. The same process I'll follow for tuple. I'll copy paste the same code. Instead of list, I'll give tuple here. Tuple. And I'll change the container here. Here, tuple is our container now. Okay. Now I'll run the code. See, for list, it took 0.068 seconds. For tuple, it took 0.064 seconds. By this, we can say that the time taken for the iteration in list is more than time taken for the iteration in tuple. List consume more memory. tuple consume less memory as compared to the list. Why? Due to overallocation that takes place in list. That means if we declare a list, there is a possibility that in future the list can be modified. For example, the time complexity of list.append method will depend upon the number of elements present in the list. Okay, so it has to be keep a track of the allocated size and the filled size after the append method. What is time complexity has been explained clearly in my earlier videos. I'll keep the link in description. Please check it out. But tuple needs to store only one size because the allocated size and filled size are always identical, because there is no possibility that list can be modified in future. Here we will declare a list which contains numericals from 1 to 7. For tuple, we will typecast the same list to tuple. So now we'll see what is the size or the memory occupied by the list and also tuple. Size occupied by list is, we can say it by using size of. Same we will apply it for tuple. We will run the code and check. The size occupied by the list is 104 units and the size occupied by the tuple is 80 units. By this, we can say that the list will occupy more size than tuple. One quick information, PySpark with Hadoop end-to-end development course is running in our channel. If you are interested, please check it out. And also, on few of our subscribers' request, I have started a Python full course in shorts playlist. If at all you want to learn Python from basics in a simple way through shorts, this is the playlist for you. Please check it out. I'll keep this playlist link also in the description. If you like my work, do support me by liking our videos and subscribing to our channel. Also, don't forget to share the videos to your friends if you feel the content is worth. Also, one thing, click on the bell icon to get notified for such useful content.